And we're live. Fantastic. Okay, what's up guys, macadii here, and today guys, a brand new UU live. Well, what we're going to be doing is having a go at laddering up in the UU tier, because it's recently started. It's absolutely crazy. Like, look at this team. We are using the same team as last time, just because I haven't had a chance to either build a new one or have a look for a new one. And we're just doing a bit more of a sort of chill, like 40 minutes, something like that stream, just because I'm a bit pushed for time. But yeah, if you guys enjoy the stream, don't forget to leave a like down below. I would really appreciate it. And I don't think these guys have realised I'm actually going live, but yeah, there you go. Okay, now you've seen it. Okay, awesome. So what we'll have to do is we'll have a quick run through the team, and then go on and have a go at doing some battles, see if we can get some more wins. I think we won every single game last time, apart from one where the guy left and then came back again after I was talking. It's always a real pain when people do that. But anyway, we have got a very scary Kieran back set, which is a sub-roosting set with the bolt beam options of ice beam and also the fusion bolt, with negative in attack, which is a bit unfortunate, but still, you're still hitting like crazy attack, which is really, really nice, and 56 in HP to allow more than 404 HP, so you get you can switch into rocks more times than you can if you've got an even one, and also then you get the 404 substitutes, which means that if it's a Chansey or Blissey or something that has a thing like Seismic Toss, it can't break the sub, and then you're pretty much good to go from there. Then we got the rest going into speed and into special attack with a modest nature from there. Then we got the Jirachi. This is a very spooky set, which is a Normalium Z Jirachi with the Happy Hour, which when we use the Normalium Z on the Happy Hour, it means that we get +1 in all of our stats, which is absolutely crazy. And yeah, really, really insane, with the Zen Headbutt, Iron Head, and Fire Punch with max speed and maxed attack. Next we got the Keldeo with the choice specs and justified with Scald, Secret Sword, Hydro Pump, and Icy Wind. Very, very standard like OU. All of this looks like an OU team, but we're in UU, so yeah, it's going to be absolutely crazy. Then we've got the Assault Vest the Tornadus with the Generator with Hurricane Superpower, U-Turn, and Knockoff. Very much like a utility set, and things like that. When do I skip team explanation? We're nearly there, don't worry. I've just a Focus Sash lead, Terrakion, and then finally a Band of Victini. So yeah, that's going to be pretty fun. I just wanted to cover that in case people haven't seen the first live. If you haven't seen that, definitely make sure you check that out. I'll pop that in the description as well if you want to have a look, because that was like a longer live, and we had some fun with that one. He likes it, let him. That's fair enough. Okay, good luck, have fun. He could be leading off here with the Minior. I wouldn't be too surprised, I must admit. So we can try and see what we want to do. So Minior could be interesting, especially when it rates 120 speed. But we could go Terrakion, and we could just taunt it, and then we can go for a Stone Edge and just bop it. I kind of like the look of that. We can take an Explosion. I think we are going to lead off Terrakion. I don't want to get him to get rocks up. Actually, does the does shields down stop? I'm going to cancel that for a second. Does that stop taunt? That's something I know it stops whatchamacallit. Let's see. Shields down Pokemon. Let's see what they say. Because I know it blocks does it just block status? Can't be affected by status conditions, so we can lead off with Terrakion, and that will stop the rocks from going up, which is great. Will there be viewer battles? Unfortunately, today we won't have time for viewer battles, but we will be doing some more when I do. My next stream is on Thursday, which might be the last one before Christmas, if I remember rightly, because I'm going home. Oh, no, on Wednesday, that's it. So this last time before I'm going home for Christmas, and we might get some streams between Christmas and New Year. It depends on how that's going to work. He could also lead off with Galissapod, but I can go into probably my Keldeo will be able to handle it. So yeah, I'm not massively worried. Actually, I guess we can't do a huge amount to it with Keldeo, but I'm going to start the timer because this guy is taking his time. I just really don't want rocks up with that stupid Minior being a bit of a pain there. Who's the genius that put these mons in UU? I have no idea, considering my team is mono legendary and crazy. The title's misleading, is it? How's the title misleading? No, UU is crazy. It is crazy. What will you be doing for the next stream? I'm not too sure. Let's have a look on my channel page while we've got a sec. I apologise, this guy is being a bit slow. Sometimes this happens. Let's see. My next stream is Galissapod, actually. Talking about Galissapod, so that should be quite fun. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, Galissapod Team Builder. Christmas team will be uploaded on Christmas, on Christmas Day. I've already recorded that. That's already going up. I can also tell you what's coming on, so you guys can get a bit of a sneak peek at what we've got coming up. So we've got Kartana Sticky Web Team Builder on the 23rd. How to use Salazzle on the 22nd. They're not in order, these. Necrozma on Moveset Guide on 26th. Let's see. Yeah, out comes the Minior. I am just going to taunt you. And then a Christmas special on the 25th. And a Gliscod Guide on the 24th. So there's a lot going on. That's going to be pretty cool. How am I going to be able to hit a Stone Edge is the question. Or do we want to just set our rocks up? I really like rocks, actually, because he's got so many things weak to rocks. Oh my goodness, and no way to hazard removal. So that's great. Out comes the Gliscod. That's fine by me. I nearly clicked Stone Edge there, so you're a lucky guy. That could have been pretty awful for you. So we could go into Tornadus. I am expecting most likely a first impressions here. We are negative in attack, though. That's the only thing. No, sorry, in defense, which will be a bit of a pain. Other option is we go into Kyurem. I don't want to have to take a hit straight away with Kyurem, but especially when it puts in a decent amount of work later on. I think we are going to... Does it say Viewer Battles? I did not mean to put Viewer Battles in, because I copied and pasted it. Let me just fix that up. I apologize, guys. There won't be any Viewer Battles this time. That was my mistake. I completely forgot about the fact it was in the title. I will correct that now. That is now corrected. I apologize for any of you guys that came along expecting those ones. So we can actually take a, whatchamacallit, a thingamajiggy. I don't think a Stone Edge is going to kill, as far as I'm aware. Because Gliscod's pretty bulky versus Terrakion. Yeah, we're just about going to... Yeah, we are going to Tukio, but that's probably not good enough. We could go into Tornadus, take first impressions. I think we're going to risk the Biscuit. It does do a lot, but we have got the Regenerator, so that's not the worst thing in the world. And I am just going to fire off a Hurricane. Because Gliscod's got pretty terrible Spadef. That's no problem at all. O Superior says, well, I love you. Thanks for streaming. There's no problem at all. I love the fact that I can stream. It's just the best thing. And it's so underrated. Will a superpower kill that? That is AV Incineroar, if I've ever seen one. Incineroar versus Tornadus. We're non-life orb with the superpower. Safe Flame Plate. Okay, superpower does not... Oh no, we're not -1. Why is it... Why would you bring Intimidate into the calc when it's not even there? Superpower should kill. Yeah, superpower should kill. So I'm going to click superpower here. And we're going to get a kill. So Chicken Wing putting in the work already, which is absolutely great. One Stone Edge and that thing's forced to switch. That's true. I just wanted to keep the Sash on the Terrakion because he's not got any hazards. Apart from, obviously, the this guy. Out comes the Gliscod. What do we want to go into? I want to keep Chicken Wing. Definitely. Keldeo is an option. This guy is hitting us pretty hard, but I'm pretty sure I know it's resisted, but a Hydro Pump should still be able to force out this Gliscod. Unless it's, let's see, Keldeo with a Hydro Pump. I apologize, I'm calculating this. I just want to make sure because it's, yeah, we should be fine. Okay, I'm going to go into Keldeo here because we can take pretty much most hits. It is doing a load of damage. I do not like facing Gliscod for that exact reason. We could fire off a Scald here if we want to just get some guaranteed damage. I think we're going for Scald because you know what I'm like. You always want to go for the surefire one. Out comes the Executor. We should be okay to get some nice, tiny bit of damage off, but that's fine. The options we got Victini if we want to go into that. Tornadus isn't looking too shabby. Especially when I'm going to go Tornadus, because we can go for the U-turn if we want to. Yeah, Giga Drain, Yawn. Or we could even fire off a Hurricane if we wanted to. I'm going to go for Hurricane. I'm feeling lucky. And we get the hit. Awesome. I would lose 100% battles without calc. I guess maybe. Maybe that's why I always struggle with the meme teams. Okay, out comes Minior. I think you're going to try and set up rocks. Or you're going to try and shell smash. This is why I wanted the sash on Terrakion, if he wants to do that. I'm actually going to go straight to Rack, because if he goes for Stealth Rock here, then I'm fine. If he sets up, I'm fine. I'm going to go for that. Goes to Rock Slide. Okay, we do lose our sash, but it preserves us to be able to go for a Stone Edge here. Please, almighty Hax gods, hear my plea, please. Okay, Gillespie, you're going to die, yeah. Beautiful. Now, this is going to sound really dumb. Okay, he leaves, that's fine. I'm going to wait 60 seconds and make sure that he does do that. Choice banded first impression. See, you guys... Everyone's guessing all my meme sets for for my moveset suggestions. You know how I try and put like a meme set in the end for you guys? Choice banded first impression may be one of them. Oh goodness. Let's see if he's going to leave. He's got 40 seconds left so we can see. Yeah, I was just thinking it might have had rocks because of the fact none of his team gets rocks, but he's probably gone. Is this post-bank? It is post-bank on post-bank UU. I don't know if there is a pre-bank UU, actually. 20 seconds left, and then we'll go on from there. But anyway, if you guys are enjoying the stream, as always, don't forget to leave a like down below. I'd really appreciate it. I have so much fun doing YouTube and streams and stuff, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed too. And we're going to win there, so that's great. 3 ladder points. Let's go look for another battle. Did we have another one where the guy didn't turn up? I think we did, didn't we? Oh no, maybe it was this guy. I can't remember. Oh, goodness. We got some opposing power here. Good luck, have fun. Okay. I'm not sure what he's going to lead off with. Throw back to... the Talonflame days. We could lead off with Victini. I don't know exactly what he's going to be leading off with, though. That's the thing. It does feel like an OU battle. It's strange. I need to keep Terrakion healthy, especially when he's not got a rocker. Outside, I don't think Diggersby gets rocks. That's fine. We could lead off with Teeny. Just because you don't have much that really takes us on. Let's see, what's this potentially? Could lead off a Talon. Yeah, Talon lead could be potentially here. Curum's looking really sweet, because we can set up on that guy. And just Bolt Beam in general just looks like it wrecks him, so that's pretty good. I think there's worse things than Diggersby and UU. I think we're going to lead Victini. Out comes Starmie. Well, that's terrible. That is terrible. Tornadus, you're probably my best bet to take a Hydro Pump here. Okay, good. Good boy. And now we can just U-turn. And we can get some damage off on this guy if he wants to stay in. Okay, he does decide to stay in here. Probably going for that Ice Beam. I don't want to get too much damage on Curum, that's the thing. Let's see. So Drachi, we need to get rid of the Slowbro first for that to be able to put in work. Let's see. So we could go Curum if we wanted to, if we really, really wanted to. But as I say, Curum puts in so much work versus this guy, and especially like an Analytic Ice Beam. Let's see, what's the best bet? We could be really cheeky and go Teeny, and then we could go to Thingamajiggy. I think we... How does Keldeo... To be honest, Keldeo doesn't look particularly hot. I think we're going to go Keldeo, unfortunately. Goes to Ice Beam. And he's probably going to be going for the Psyshock here. I think we've got to just go for... just fire for Scald here. And he is going to go for Psyshock and Burst back. That's really unfortunate, I must admit. But like, Keldeo just didn't really fit particularly well versus this guy, especially when he's got Slowbro that walls us, Talonflame that outspeeds us, Starmie outspeeds us, Diggersby if it's Scarfed outspeeds us, but we can now go back into Tornadus. Only legendaries, exactly. And we can either go for U-turn here, or we can go for knockoff. I'm just going to go for U-turn, gives us initiative. If he wants to switch out, that's fine. Out comes the Kyurem. What's our best bet here? Probably is Terrakion, to be honest. Or we could even go Raichu and set up, but it's a little bit too early for me, because he's still got that Slowbro. I think we are going to go into Terrakion here. Yeah, I need to kill it first. You know, I need to kill that first and then set up rocks. So I am going to be manly, throw out my rocks. I'm not... He stays in. What a bold guy. Well, he's going to go for Outrage. I'm just going to kill him off with a CC now. I'm pretty sure a CC will kill a Kyurem. Yeah. Okay, good boy. Good boy, Rumpelstiltskin. And we're going to save you. Or do we? Because actually, I can keep clicking rocks. And if he wants to Rapid Spin, I win. Let's see. So let me think about this. So if he clicks Rapid Spin here, and we die, that's fine. Or I can go Tornadus and put the pressure on and set up rocks later on. I really want rocks up, that's the thing. I'm just going to go into my Tornadus. He goes to Rapid Spin. That's fine by me. I'm going to get initiative here, and I can just U-turn out. I'm going to save Terrakion now and be able to set up my rocks for free at any point once I'm in versus probably... Actually, Slowbro is probably my best bet. I was thinking I could have kept clicking rocks, but then he still would have killed me while getting rid of rocks, and it wouldn't have worked. So what do we want to go into here? It's looking like Victini looks pretty sweet, because we can U-turn out if we want to, and then we can go into... Okay, we're going to go for this. Use Scarf. I have a feeling this is Scarf Diggersby. This reeks of Scarf. Like, you would not bring this in when you have a Slowbro in the back. He could be firing off a return here, that's the thing. How risky do we want to play? Because I think you're going to Oko Tornadus, or at least Turkio, which I really won't like. Yeah, you're looking to be the potential Scarfer here. We're definitely living EQ. Do we want to go Tornadus here? But we aren't going to take a return. This is the tricky one. Other options Raichu, but then if he goes to EQ, we lose Raichu, and that's not going to be fun. But to be honest, looking at it, Raichu doesn't look too... Tornadus looks better than Raichu, in my opinion. As we can still put on pressure... Can we? Tornadus still helps us a lot. Let's see. If actually thinking about it, Victini doesn't look too great anyway, because if this isn't Scarf, the Volcarona handles me pretty well. Talonflame can outspeed me. I think I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, you're Sash. Okay, so that's even better. We are going to die to an EQ here. He goes for Agility. Oh, you the last resort cheeky set? That's not fun. That was not the play to make there. Unless you were the double dance last resort? I don't know. Out comes Talonflame. I'm having flashbacks now. I want to preserve Kyurem because Kyurem still takes on most of his team. I don't know if we're going to be able to take a Brave Bird. I mean, no, because not at 50%. Let's have a look. V-Create still does do a lot. Acrobatics, yeah, if it's acrobatics. And that's 0 attack. Okay. So what do we want to sack off here? I think we're going to go into Rachi here. Rachi looks to be our least useful Pokemon. He goes for Swords Dance. Okay, that's actually really scary. We are going to go for Zen Headbutt here. We got the chance to flinch. We don't. He Flare Blitzes us. Okay. Victini, do you take a +2? Brave Bird. $252 +2. We take 1. You will die to recoil as well, and to be honest, that's probably my best bet. Is go into this guy and just spam. Actually, spamming Bolt Strikes is my play. I'm just going to spam Bolt Strike, and he doesn't even. How do we outspeed him? We're not Scarf. Oh, he's max HP. He doesn't realize. Only max HP. You get priority then. Oh god. Oh. Okay, yeah, now he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna use Talonflame. They've literally destroyed Talonflame. Oh, goodness. Out comes Volcarona. I resist all your stabs, so I'm just gonna click Bolt Strike here. Because, oh, actually, I just kill you with a crit. That's fine. I resisted your stabs anyway. And he's gonna forfeit. Okay, fantastic. How are we doing time-wise? Oh. Good luck, have fun. You're probably going to be leading off with the Azelf here. See, this is the thing. What do we want to lead off with? We could just lead off with Tornus, or you could also be leading off with See, this is the thing. You got a couple of potential leads here. Victini actually doesn't look the worst lead, because I can just U-turn on most of those things. Terrakion just doesn't look too great as a lead. I'm going to go for Lucky. I'm feeling lucky. Okay. Azelf is out. Let's U-turn. Sweet. Now we're going to go Tornus, and then we're going to U-turn again. Rocks are going to be really sad. There was no way I could prevent rocks from happening, so... Out, there you go. We get rid of the Azelf, so that's great. And what do we want to go into? We could go Kyurem. But Kyurem's looking pretty sweet. The other option is Terrakion. What Zygarde 10%? 115 speed. So Zygarde 10% is going to be a bit of a pain. Jirachi's looking pretty good, actually, once we weaken a couple of things. I just don't want to bait out Delmise. Maybe we do go Tarak. Because that's going to force out a few different things. He may think we're Scarf, and then we can... Actually, he will go Delmise, though. That's the only thing. I think we're going to go Keldeo, risk the biscuit a little bit. He will probably be going Delmise. Just Keldeo, especially if that Zard Y, isn't looking particularly hot. And everything else kind of forces him to go into something else that can put a lot of pressure on me. And I think Keldeo is looking to be our most expendable here. Ash Greninja nearly land in UU. That would be insane. Out comes the Charizard. You are most likely... Zard Y. I just want damage on you, I think. I'm just going to be going for... I don't want to miss. And we took Kyoyu, so that's great. Solar Beam is going to destroy us, though. Destroy our lives. what do we want to do from here? We could go Tarak, just far off Stone Edge. I kind of like the look of that. But you're probably going to be going into your Zygarde or your Delmise. Okay. It's Tornadus, I don't think you're going to kill. And I've got to hit at Hurricane. And I don't think I can do that. Yeah, Terrakion, you're looking my best bet. I really want to go for CC, predicting the Zygarde 10% to come in. I must admit. Or we could even just go for rocks here and put pressure on the Delmise. I do kind of like the sound of that. But on the other hand, I don't have anything else apart from Tornadus that speeds this that might not even kill. So I think... Are you going to go Zygarde 10%? Because if so, I CC. But then Delmise is also an obvious switch. I'm going to click Stone Edge here. Yeah, we don't want to mess around with that guy. Out comes the Zygarde. We're in a spot bubble with this guy because he is very, very scary. What looks to be our best sack here? As I said, Jirachi looks decent. Tornadus. Okay. What do we want to get rid of? I think, isn't Hurricane less accurate in the sun, though? That's the only thing. We can't go Tornadus, because he is going to then be able to still hit us, because he's got 1,000 arrows. Such an annoying move. I really want to... I need to sack something, basically, and then go into Kyurem. I like Victini, pretty much. I like Tornadus, to an extent. Like Jirachi as well, and I think you're going to have to go Terrakion, because between this guy and the Delmise, I'm in spots above us here, so he goes 1,000 arrows, that is going to blow us back. Most commonly they're banded, so that's the thing. Do I risk the biscuit and go Cryo Shock here? It's 50% accurate in the sun, that's the problem. You love it when I play on luck. I have to go Cryo Shock. I have to assume he's banded, I think. And I'm just going to fire off an Ice Beam here. Zygarde 10% puts a lot of pressure on my team. Out comes Delmise. And getting rid of this will be really nice. I don't really want to risk going for Sub. Sub would be really sweet, but as I said, he's probably got the Anchor Shot, so I'm just going to Ice Beam again. Take that out, which is great. Out comes Mamoswine now. Interesting. I don't have the best switches to this dude, so I think we are just going to have to just go for the Ice Beam here. I think we're going to have to rely a bit on Rachi, but I think we can do it. It's after Rocks. I don't know if we're going to take... I can't just go straight Victini, because you could go for an EQ here. Ice Beam's not going to do much, though. That's the thing. Oh... What's more useful, this or Rachi? This is the thing with these high-performance teams. You don't want to sack off the wrong mum, because otherwise you're in trouble. I think... Yeah, 1,000 hours extreme speed, and I guess Outrage as well. That's what the 10% normally runs. I mean, overall, to be honest, Jirachi looks to be the least useful one, and then we can just go back to Victini and we can just lock ourselves into Zen Headbutt, I think. Unless you're Sash, which... No, because you've already got Sash user. I'm just going to go Rachi here and hope he doesn't go for an EQ. He does go for EQ, but to be honest, there wasn't... There's not much difference. He is the Life Orb set, so we can just go Victini here, and I'm pretty sure a Zen Headbutt will kill. Why not EQ instead of 1,000 arrows? Because it hits flying types. It hits everything, which is crazy. Absolutely insane. I'm going to go for a Zen Headbutt here. Out comes Gyarados. We can still do a decent amount to you. Okay, good. I have no other option, really. If you want to DD up, I do struggle. I must admit. We may not be running through this team quite as easily just because that Zygarde puts a lot of pressure on my team. Especially, we got 3 Ground Wheat Mons, and then the other ones don't take the 1,000 arrows particularly well. We have the chance to flinch as well. He does go for the DD. I think that is going to be game. Because the Waterfall is going to blow us back. Best bet here is probably our Kyurem. And hope we can take it. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. Goes for Z. Yeah, whatever the Z is. Superstar. Yeah, this is going to blow us back. Gyarados is so scary with that Z move. And then we're going to go into this guy and it is going to be GG. I'm going to go for knockoff, as he is going to waterfall, and that's going to be GG from there. That was unfortunate, but that was still a good game. Let's see, we've got time for one more, I think. So let's go look for another one. Skarmory is beatable, but what it does, all flying types are always going to be neutral, regardless of their secondary typing. So Skarmory isn't super effective, but it's just a neutral hit, if that makes sense. Good luck, have fun. This guy has like 3 potential leads. I'm going to lead Tarak. He leads off Carbink. I'm just going to taunt here, and then I'm going to go... Probably Rachi is my best bet here. Rachi actually doesn't look too bad, just a Z move up pretty much straight away here. You can't use Reflect, that's great. I'm going to go Rachi, but I don't think we're going to set... Kind of want to set up a little bit and just be a douche. And start doing some wall breaking. We could sweep late game if we wanted to. I don't know how well we're going to take on a Donphan. But considering we've got the chance to flinch it. Versus Jirachi. Earthquake does a lot of damage to us, so I don't think we're going to be able to use the Z move just yet. I'm just going to fire off an Iron Head, because you are probably going... Goes Roserade, what? Well, I will outspeed you, so I'm just going to go for another Iron Head. Awesome, okay. Out comes Golisopod. Tornadus, you're probably my best bet, because you're going to go for first impressions, and we know how that works. It works pretty well for us, and I'm just going to fire off a Hurricane. Get some nice damage on a Golisopod, or whatever wants to come in. Even if it's Carbink, I think we should be okay. If it is Carbink, I might just go Rachi straight away, and then set up. Would Landorus work with this team? Unfortunately, Landorus is now Ubers because it's been banned, which is really, really sad. I love that mon so much. It was so fun to have, and they took it away from us. And they still didn't get rid of annoying things as well, like Celesteela, which is really disappointing. This guy is definitely thinking, he's calculating that, yeah, that I'm going to probably miss this, and then a liquidation is going to kill me. Woo! Pro plays there. Well, we could go Kyurem if we wanted to, and we could just fire off a Fusion Bolt. I think that's probably our best bet. You know, what can you do? I swear, like, it's one of the reasons, like, Tornadus is always very scary against me whenever I play it in League format. And it's a Pokemon I would never pick up in League format because I know I've got to try and hit Hurricanes. And you guys know, I like moves that are 100% accurate because RNG cannot screw me up. And it's things like that. Sucker Punch does absolutely nothing. Do we Turkey-you? We don't Turkey-you. Here's the... Oh, interesting. I am going to go for a Zen Headbutt here. This is the other thing. I have to chance to miss this, so... Goes to Sucker... Oh, I forgot about Sucker Punch. That was dumb. That was really dumb. But we are going to send him out. Why didn't I think of Sucker... He just played Sucker Punch. I'm dumb. Okay, so the Carbink comes out. I'm going to use this opportunity to Z Happy Hour here, and then we're going to Iron Head. Because you're probably sturdy. If you go for Moonblast here, I'll be so confused. He goes for the Reflect. Okay. Stealth Rock, that's unfortunate. I did forget about the fact he would have the Reflect. We should have just gone for an Iron Head and flinched him thinking about it. That was probably a better play. Yeah. Donphan comes out. You are Rocky Helmet. Boo. I still want to keep this around. I need to switch into Kyurem at some point. Though, to be honest, Keldeo still looks pretty sweet. Rachi's still nice, though. Being able to outspeed stuff. But the Donphan is going to be a big stopper to us. I do really want to get Rocks up as well. What do we want to do here? Because we could just Zen Headbutt, let ourselves die, and then we can go into something like Keldeo, just fire off Hydro Pump, because that will still blow something back, or even just a Scald. I'm just a little bit worried about that Snorlax, or we just go Kyurem. I kind of like that idea. I'm just going to go for Zen Headbutts and be a douche. Goes for Knockoff. The Fates weren't there. Let's go into Kyurem here. Is Gardevoir... It's unreleased. Okay. So that's great. Do I need a sub? I actually don't really need one apart from Gliscod. So I kind of just want to fire off an Ice Beam here, or we can just... I am a bit worried of this guy, I must admit. I'm going to fire off an Ice Beam. Out comes Carbink. He's sacking the Carbink off. That's fine. Okay. If he goes into this guy, I'm going straight to rack. Like, absolutely straight to rack. Out comes Gliscod. How much do you do to me? With an emergency thingamajiggy. Not emergency thingamajiggy, because I am bulky. Versus Kyurem. First impressions will do 40 to 48% to me. So I can live that, and I could just roost up. In before the crit. That would not have been fun. This is Pokemon Showdown, Mikel Costello. And I am going to go for a Fusion Bolt. I still think a Fusion Bolt will kill. The other option is we sub up here. Predicting him to Sucker. A Leech Life still breaks our sub though, but everything else doesn't. Has he got the Aqua Jet as the thing? Or is he a Leech Lifer? I don't see any harm in Fusion Bolting here. Oh, he does Sucker Punch. Why would... Okay. I'm expecting him to Sucker Punch here. So we could Roost, or we could go for a sub. I'm actually going to Roost here. He does switch out into Donphan. That's fine by me. And I'm just going to Ice Beam. Because that's going to kill the Donphan. I don't know why you're not going into Snorlax here. I must admit. But Cryo Shock putting in the work. Out comes the Snorlax. So this is the thing. I want to go straight to rack. Because I know you're going to set up. But I know you're going to go for the Body Slam. I'm going to get powered. And then we're just going to cry. We do have the Specs Keldeo in the back. But still. Oh no. We can live that though. Good boy. Good boy, Rumpelstiltskin. I'm going to CC here. We've still got Keldeo in the back, so it's fine. If you want to go... Okay, goes Gliscod. We sacks off Gliscod. That's fine. I do want to keep Rumpelstiltskin around, so if he does go Gardevoir, I am just going to go into my Victini, and then we've got all the different ways, or we could even go Cryo Shock, but I think Victini probably works a little bit better, and we can just lock ourselves into Bolt Strike. I do have Discord Caleb Gresswell, so if you guys want to join us, I think there's like, oh... Actually, do we lose this if this is Scarf? Maybe, I think I miscalculated here. Oh, actually, you may be Specs, considering how much that did. My gut says you're Specs. Yes, I do have a Discord. The link is down in the description below, so definitely make sure you go check that out. Traces the Victory Star. I'm just going to click Bulk Strike. Okay, that's great. We're going to win here. So that is absolutely brilliant. But if you guys do want to join our Discord server, I think there's like 400 of us there that all chat, and like, and there's tourneys that go on, the ones that you see in, you know, seen in the live streams, and stuff like that. So definitely make sure you go check that out. It's a little bit like Skype, but better. And yeah, we help each other team build. I chat with the guys like pretty much like at the very least, I'm on there every other hour or so, like whenever I get some free time. So yeah, definitely do check that out if you want a chance to chat to me and sort of, yeah, join the community basically. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this little live. I know it's a little bit shorter, but I'm a little bit pushed for time. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you guys at the next one. macadii out.